Well, what you're going to see on the day at Windsor is probably very little floor space in the street, you know, with crowds anticipated at 100,000. And there were probably more than that, you know, around the town of Windsor itself. But, you know, the private ceremony in the St George's Chapel inside, you know, Windsor Castle, and then that procession through the town itself. And there'll be people on balconies, there'll be 5, 6 people deep behind barriers. It will be a very joyous occasion. You know, it will proceed through the streets of Windsor, which won't take very long, and then that magnificent backdrop of the castle, and this long walk, which is, probably won't ride it, but it's almost a mile long. Let's hope the weather's good, because significantly it will produce some amazing images. Well, Windsor has always been a great venue for royalty. And, you know, in any one year, not just through the summer months, attracts literally thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, because of its sort of historical heritage, you know, Henry VIII and all the kings and queens of England from that period onward. I mean, it has an extraordinary history. For Harry and Meghan, it'll be quite extraordinary to have a reception in a place with so much history. Yeah, I mean, it's huge. It'll be fun, and those lucky enough to have been invited, unless there's something wrong with them, will have a fantastic time.
Prime reason for choosing this location, the waterway being the main, has been added to by various monarchs, not always to the benefit of its appearance, until the arrival of King George IV. He employed the architect James Wyatt, who did much to reshape and modernise the castle.
The Queen has opened up the palace. All the royal palaces now in the United Kingdom are open there to the general public. So that in itself draws tremendous interest and tremendous revenue. So yes, there is a big tick for that. Scotland Yard will work with the police at Windsor to guarantee that this event will be trouble-free. Now, already Scotland Yard police the internal side of Windsor Castle. So, you know, there is the link there, and it's not so far out of central London. But, you know, I can only say to everybody that be rest assured with the expertise that the Yard has in policing such major ceremonial events, I can see little chance, if any, that this event will be, well, it will be trouble-free. And I think it sends out very positive messages for everybody, not least of all the royal family and its modernisation. And Diana would have loved this. This was everything that Diana would have hoped for, that Harry would have been able to marry who he wanted.